Just a reminder that today a legend is being laid to rest. Michael Masuta's funeral will be at the Seventh-day Adventist Church at 419 Maluleke Street in Meadowlands, and it will start in about 6 minutes time at 8 o'clock till 11 o'clock today. All right, of course, and our sincere condolences goes to the family. Now, the Gauteng Township Economy Business Week and Funding Convention is an initiative of the South African Black Entrepreneurs Forum, SABEF, that seeks to facilitate entry of emerging entrepreneurs into prominent sectors of the mainstream economy, and that, of course, through access to markets, networking, lobbying, as well as advocacy. The initiative is a response to the Gauteng Government's effort in advancing the township economy and as a key stakeholder, of course. With me in the studio now, we're joined by Group Chairman at GEM Group Lebo Gunguluza, one of the pioneers and the founders, of course, of the Gauteng Township Economy Business Week. And I'm also joined by Lebane Maluleke, Chief Operations Officer at the Gauteng Enterprise Propeller, to tell us more about this week. Good morning to you, Bontatehle. Thank you so much for coming through.
Good morning. Good morning.
Right, Abdulebo, let's just start with you. Of course, this is not a new initiative. It's been in existence for 3 times.
Yes.
But you were telling this is for the 3rd time now, but it was previously held for every 5 years.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, just give us a little background on the week.
Yes. In fact, as you know, the South African Black Entrepreneurs, we started it about 15 years ago, and I'm now the president. I'm representing myself as the president of the South African Black Entrepreneurs Forum, and the whole idea behind the week is to make sure that we create an opportunity for township entrepreneurs to actually meet with enterprise development managers, to meet with incubators, to meet with funders. So we've obviously partnered with an organization like the Gauteng Enterprise Propeller, who ensured that we bring all the SMMEs and all the entrepreneurs from the township, plus also Standard Bank and Transnet and those other guys in the Star, so that we can be able to host a big number. So we first started with 1,000 delegates, and then 5 years ago we did 3,000. So today we're expecting over 5,000.
It sounds like a big one. All the stakeholders under one roof.
Yes, I mean, we've got so many partners coming through that have supported this thing. So the whole idea is to make sure that today we have a meeting. Government has got a meeting with enterprise development managers for breakfast, so that they can share what initiatives that they are hosting at the moment in the various townships, and how government can partner with them. Then in the afternoon, we know that financial literacy is a big challenge with black entrepreneurs. I witnessed that. And then just immediately after that breakfast, we actually have the showcasing of the show called Game Plan, which is on SABC 2, so which I'm a lead judge for. Where we teach young people about entrepreneurship. So for us, this session is all about informing, educating black entrepreneurs even from a young age. And then the next day, tomorrow, we have the funding convention. We will bring all the funders to come into one place and engage with the township entrepreneurs.
All right, let me just bring Ndate Maluleke into the conversation. Maybe you can tell us more about your role, like Abdulebo has already said, in this week. What's your role?
Thanks, May. From Gauteng Enterprise Propeller's side, it is our mandate basically to try and support small and local businesses. We are known to be supporters of township enterprises through different strategies like your TER and TBR. TER is township economy revitalization, and TBR is township business revitalization. So
do you have any success stories that you can share with us? Maybe
we have lots and lots of success stories, but before I give you one success story, you know, this is something that what SABEF and this week is about. It's something that we are very passionate about. I mean, it's in the NDP itself, and NDP says to us that, you know, we need to try and push employment numbers in small businesses. Looking at 2030, there's going to be about 90%, or our objective is to create about 90% of jobs from SMMEs. And in the 2 million plus SMMEs that exist in the country, about 48% are in Gauteng. So obviously, you know, we have to try and start focusing on small businesses and ensure that, you know, they are successful. So we as per the NDP, we are trying to move our communities from consumption to production communities and create jobs where people live. So we've had many success stories in this case. For instance, we have launched a business called RRS, which comes from started by guys who come from the township. There's another business that comes from you know,
so there's quite a few stories
that we have.
Yeah, I've run out of time, but I just want to bring up Lebo Hape back to the conversation. For entrepreneurs who are watching this conversation and would like to become part of it, how do they go about doing that? Because I know that the issue of financial difficulties, opportunities, dieta matata when it comes to business.
It is very tough. That's why we bring it to the township, because even the resources to go to Santin, to other places to try and look, we take it for granted that they've got money to travel and go to those opportunities. But I think we've already done quite a lot with the GEP in terms of now going into the communities and training entrepreneurs. So we've been doing that for the last 2 years with Gauteng Enterprise Propeller to train young people and entrepreneurs in the township. But
because the little potential is there, Kokas.
The ideas are there.
They don't even know how to go about registering their businesses.
That's it. But if you're a member of SABEF, the whole 4 days is free. It's free, completely free. But if you're not a member, if you join to become a member, then it's free. But otherwise, generally, people can go to the website called www.gtebweek.co.za. So it's gtebweek.co.za. They'll get all the information about this particular week, and it's going to happen at the Soweto Theatre for the next 4 days. Now, it's fun on Saturday and Sunday also, because we're going to have performances by your Natis and your Vusinovas, but we're going to have arts and craft, and then on Sunday, it's a 7 colors food market. So many South Africans must come and support township entrepreneurs and come support this big showcase of the food of Ekasi, and be part of supporting the township economy.
All right. No, let's leave it at that. Game plan, when is it airing?
It's airing at 11 o'clock today. So it plays on TV and SABC2 today at 11 o'clock, but we also air it at the event at 11 o'clock.
All right, and you're part of the judges.
I'm part of the judges.
Okay, now all the best with the week. Hopefully that everything goes well. Thank you so much for coming through.
What a pleasure. Thank you very much
indeed to the group chairman, Lebo Gunguluza, and we're also in conversation with Lebane Maluleke, Chief Operations Officer at Gauteng Enterprise Propeller, talking to us about this Township Week, Economic Week that will be starting today on Thursday and it will end on Sunday in Soweto.
Soweto Theatre.
Soweto Theatre, there you have it. All right, it's a little after 8 o'clock. It's time for your 8 o'clock news bulletin. Leanne is standing by.